This is a preview of Chapter 3 of the audio book, Dialogues with Yaubl Sacabi. To see the full version, go to our Patreon channel. Varden Master Yaubl Sacabi has dictated God wisdom through a book written by Nidazah Ellen Feldman. This book, Yaubl Sacabi helped to dictate, is called Dialogues with Yaubl Sacabi, a vivid journey from earth to the fathomless worlds of heaven. This book is newly published and can be found on Amazon. Now, we're going to read Chapter 3. As you listen, notice the high vibration of the Varden and the Hue ray flowing through Yaubl from the Akaha, or 12th plane and beyond, from which Yaubl Sacabi speaks. Alan listens as pure spirit, as Yaubl Sacabi says the following quote. From God to earth, the cosmology of the hidden inner planes of God. Quote, we will now get right to the universal work at hand. I wish to say that the words uttered here are very important to mankind, because for perhaps the first time in human history, man has the opportunity to return back to the Hue ray, God, in a single lifetime. This promise began with Paulji, or Sri Paul J. Twitchell, back in the early days of his outer teachings, 1965 to 1971. But there really was not enough time to get things moving, and its current leader has killed any hopes of souls returning using that vehicle or path, now still known as the outer teachings. But so far, the true teachings, that is, not comparable in any way to the true path of the Hue ray, God. Now, Vardenkar may or may not last that long on this earth world. All we can do is try. Things are against you, as you know. But be not discouraged, for there are books to write and things to do. So let us begin at once. The lower worlds, as you have repeatedly stated, are not man's true home. In fact, soul finds it's in enemy territory, severely hampered by the lower bodies, namely the physical body, the astral body, the causal body, the mental body, and of course the etheric body, which is the area of high mind, or subconscious mental area. All of these 5 bodies limit soul, or the Tusa. It is, as I've said again and again, the solemn duty of soul to escape these lower worlds and venture into the high God worlds above the etheric, and establish itself in the self-realization and then God-realization states, existing on 1, the soul plane, and 2, the Anami, Lok, and above. These are heavens. The mental plane has vast cities that are splendid by all accounts, It is here that many meet with so-called great spiritual giants, such as Jesus, Buddha, and others too numerous to mention. One is generally convinced they are in heaven at this point. One knows through universal access to the great universal mind power that permeates all beings and consciousness once we reach the higher levels of the mental plane. See the next video for the second half of Chapter 3. May the blessings be